It's time to head out on the high seas again around the world, and it's time to cruise away with Derek and Joe.
Yes, it is.
Good to have you with us. Stand by for fun times and European glamour this time as we say ahoy to good times with Virgin Voyages.
G'day, yes, the ships where luxury sailing comes with relaxed elegance and so much included as part of your voyage, and over $1,000 of perks for you to indulge in.
Like all of the dining options on board, all of your service charges, staying connected with Wi-Fi so you can post those selfies straight from the ship. So let's cruise away with Virgin with a late deal for September and a free upgrade in the Med. We have a Greek Isles dream trip for August next year, and we'll begin with a 16-night romantic getaway taking in Italy, Sicily, Corsica and France. Ooh la la. We'll fly first from Sydney over to Rome, where we've included with your trip a 4-night city break to enjoy in fabulous Rome. Oh my word, what a place of dreams, what a place of glamorous people, fabulous shopping.
It is so glamorous, isn't it? Yeah, the shopping is sensational in Rome. And of course, so are the highlights, the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, Vatican museums, including the Sistine Chapel, the Pantheon, Trevi Fountain, Spanish Steps. Oh my gosh, the list goes on. Yeah, exactly. The Piazza Navona and all the gelato you can eat. Then it's time to the cruise port for joining the Scarlet Lady. And you're going to be on board for 9 nights, which is fabulous. Cruising the Med in the height of summer as well. Lovely time to be cruising in mid-August because you will be basking in that Mediterranean sunshine that is world famous and swimming in the ocean, all whilst enjoying the Virgin Voyages experience, which is so unique and has got that Virgin stamp right on it. Now, if you know the Virgin brand, as I'm sure many of you do, of course it's very famous all around the world, particularly in Oz. Well, it's all about quirky, fun, different and impactful, isn't it? It's definitely about the own, a unique spin on things. And you've got already a lot packed into your voyage. You've got over 20 eateries, which are all included, so you don't have to pay any additional fee for specialty dining. And the reviews are rocking when it comes to Virgin cuisine, aren't they, Derek?
Yeah, they absolutely. Actually, there's a brand new restaurant on board as well, because she went in for a refit. Considering she only launched in 2021, she went in for a little bit of a refit and a refresh and upgrade at the back end of last year. And she's now got a brand new restaurant as well. So what was Razzle Dazzle is now called the Lucky Lotus, which is a quirky Chinese-inspired dining experience. And it's included just like all of the other options on board as well, which is brilliant. So if you want something that's a little bit more low-key and grab and go, fantastic. You can still do the full sit down in a restaurant experience in a number of different venues that you book up in advance. But the great advantage is they are all included. And that's why people, actually, a lot of people who come away from a Virgin cruise, they say, you know what? We absolutely loved the dining. There's a great atmosphere on board. It's very social, and it's not just for the young people. I know sometimes you look at the footage and you think, oh, this is just the 20-somethings. No way. All of us have an amazing time on Virgin. There's a space called the Social Club, I think it is, where you get together with cocktails and you play old board games and Pac-Man and shuffleboard and all of that kind of stuff. So actually, because they've got a record shop on board as well, if you have a suite, you have your own record player. If you have a balcony, you have a hammock. This is how Virgin are doing things very, very differently. It's amazing. So let's kick off this 9-night cruise then. And of course, we're leaving out the port for Rome.
Exactly. And a day at sea will see us into gorgeous Catania in Sicily, the place of dreams, southern Italy, of course. And you have got places like Mount Etna to visit. You can do a little excursion, will take you a little, the best of the area in downtown as well. I think that would be great. Then it's Naples. Naples is the home of the ancient civilization buried for thousands of years of Pompeii and the museum that supports that. There's also Herculaneum, which is another ancient archaeological site. Oh, they're amazing. Then we're on into Ajaccio in Corsica, which offers a blend of historical exploration and also coastal relaxation. Some lovely wineries there, and the old town has a lovely market to explore as well. And of course, it's the birthplace of Napoleon. You can go to the museum there. Then we're on into Cannes in the French Riviera. Beautiful. Of course, this is the home of the famous film festival, and you can learn all about that while strolling down the boardwalk feeling like a celebrity with all the luxury boutiques. We're in Livorno in Italy next, which allows you very close proximity to visit the Leaning Tower at Pisa, where you've got to have your selfie taken. It's obligatory, holding that tower. And Florence is not too far away, and of course it's the home of the Uffizi Gallery. Now, a day at sea will see us back into Rome, where you'll disembark, and we will fly you back to Oz after this magnificent European adventure.
Fabulous. And of course, because you have Wi-Fi included while you're on the cruise, everywhere you go, as soon as you've got that picture of you holding up the Leaning Tower of Pisa and all the fun stuff from Rome, you can literally get it posted straight away while you're on the ship, if you like to do the reels thing.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
I mean? Get all the pictures together and get them on a reel. That's the way the kids are all doing it these days. We need to catch up, don't we? And this really is the way to cruise the Med in true style with Virgin Voyages on the stunning Scarlet Lady. You'll fly from Sydney over to Rome for 4 nights there in a hotel and then enjoy 9 fabulous nights of cruising full board and beyond on the Scarlet Lady with over $1,000 of added value included. All the dining options on board, full Wi-Fi, soft drinks, group fitness, service charges and more as you cruise around Sicily, Corsica, France and Italy, ending back in the port for Rome for your flight home to Oz. And the price tag, again, so amazing. I love what our team can bring you, and this is so tempting for a treat that includes so much. And with this special sailing, if you upgrade to a Sea View Ocean View cabin, we will upgrade you again for free to the Sea Terrace balcony. So let's go and check out the prices for that. It's amazing, honestly. And listen, everyone will be jumping on this because for a 9-night cruise, for just another $500 to pay the ocean view price, but to get the balcony. And the balconies are fantastic, by the way. You'll have to fight over the hammock. There's 2 chairs, but there's 1 hammock. Who's going first? It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. All you need to do is call us toll free and grab the deal. It is limited in availability. I will say that right now. Not everyone will get the deal that they want. So if you call sooner, there's more of a chance of you grabbing this deal right now. 1300 411 954 is that toll-free number. I'll say it again because I wasn't sure the first time. 1300 411 954. Toll-free, doesn't cost a cent to call us right now. And of course, there are plenty more offers on the website as well, cruiseaway.com. And listen, if you are ready for a big adventure, be it Virgin Voyages or any of the major cruise lines, you are always guaranteed the most fulfilling and fun-packed, full of activities getaway. And if you haven't done it so far, here's just a tiny taste of what you're missing out on.
When you choose to cruise, you'll experience one of the best value holidays with so much included as standard. Your floating resort will take you to multiple destinations in one trip, where you'll wake up to a new view every day and only have to unpack once. Your en-suite accommodation will have everything you need to feel right at home, with a daily service provided by your personal cabin steward. Around the ship, you'll have the opportunity to take part in various activities, which can include quizzes, dance classes, game shows, movie screenings, lectures, and much more. If that sounds too much, then feel free to relax, unwind and watch the world go by in a solarium or around one of the pools or even in a hot tub. If you're cruising with a family, then the little ones will be well taken care of with a range of kids clubs available for all ages from morning till late. Plus, no matter the age, everyone can have a thrilling time with rock climbing walls, zip lines, water parks, skating, simulators and even bumper cars. When it comes to food, you'll never go hungry on a cruise, with options available right around the clock. Enjoy fine dining with waiter service in one of the main restaurants, or opt for something more casual in the self-service buffet. There's also snacks and room service available too. And as the sun goes down, that's when the ship really comes to life. Every evening, you'll be spoilt for choice when it comes to entertainment, from Broadway-style shows in the lavish theatre to live music, comedy, karaoke, silent discos, as well as onboard nightclubs, allowing you to dance the night away. So, if you want more holiday for less dollar, make sure you choose to cruise.
Yeah, it's why so many people are doing it. And it's funny, when you look at the numbers of people cruising, it goes up year after year after year after year. And I can completely see why. I know that's going to sound loaded coming from someone like me, but if you think about it, it just gives you so much. It gives you a total holiday without you having to put any effort into it whatsoever.
Yeah.
It feeds you, it entertains you, it gives you activities to do, it gives you pools to lay by. I mean, literally 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's the best holiday
Why aren't we
ever.
on a cruise right now?
I know. She'll be living on board a ship.
I know.
For sure, with how wonderful it is. Well, we are bringing you more from Virgin Voyages, who are a charismatic, lively and luxury new cruising experience for people of all ages. The activities and touches on board allow you to just kick back, relax and have the best of times. From raving in the Manor nightclub till dawn to playing Pac-Man and Space Invaders in the social club with new friends. Now, our next Virgin voyage takes us to the Greek Isles to enjoy incredible sunsets and fascinating landscapes. It's 20 nights this time, starting on the 20th of May next year, flying from Sydney to Athens in Greece.
Oh, wow.
A city brimming with history and wonderful cuisine. So let's stick around for a 3-night hotel stay, shall we?
Why not?
And we are here in May, which is a lovely time to visit Athens. In fact, you know, Athens has a temperate climate most of the year. Maybe you're in this part of the world because you're visiting relatives in Greece. Maybe you're just going for the very first time. I tell you what, you'll be enthralled by this ancient city and the architecture, old and new, plus the liveliness. There's lots of great bars and restaurants too. Time to cruise though, and we're going to be on the Scarlet Lady once more. And you've got a double cruise here, which is wonderful. So you're going to, you know, and you don't have to get off after the first debark day.
Amazing. Always
feels so good. It's definitely bragging rights when you get to stay on, isn't it?
And you need it as well, actually, I think, because, you know, obviously we've done a long travel over to Greece. We've had that decompression time. We've had that time to go and explore Athens. And then 2 weeks of cruising, it really feels like you can get your teeth into. If this was a week, you'd feel a little bit like, oh, blink and you miss it. And it also allows you to have that lovely balance between being busy and not being busy. I think sometimes, because a cruise does have so much that can fill your time that you don't want to miss out on, sometimes you can forget to stop.
That's true.
And relax.
Yeah, you can get caught up in the magic of cruising and think, I want to do this, I want to do that, without, you know, taking the time to relax. And that's what you're on holiday to do as well, of course. Now, let's remind you of what's included. Of course, we mentioned the Wi-Fi and how great that is to be able to upload or stream or do whatever you want. But you also have gratuities included, your soft drinks. So, you know, your sodas, your waters, that kind of thing. Your world-class entertainment in the theatre and in the supporting lounges as well, and is exceptional. It's different. It's vibrant on Virgin. It's creative. You know, they use a lot of specialty guest acts. You know, trapeze, all kinds of different styles of dance and singing, and you know, different interpretations of classic theatre and musical as well. You've got group fitness classes included. They could be costing you $30 a pop on some cruises, and they're included for you if you are a bit of a health nut. Virgin's actually a great ship to be on if you're health conscious, because in every restaurant they have menus that are kind of considered like the spa menu. So you can take your choice, and it's all about balance, isn't it? Yeah, it is all about how many cakes you can balance. Right, we're going to be into Couture in Montenegro first, which is a beautiful UNESCO World Heritage protected town. It has incredible medieval city walls and a gorgeous cathedral, and there's a wonderful hike as well that you can take up to the top of the mountain. Dubrovnik's next. Many people know this as the Game of Thrones. In fact, you can do the Game of Thrones tour, where you can visit the filming locations from the series, such as King's Landing, Blackwater Bay and the Red Keep. I think that would be lots of fun, actually. We are into Corfu in Greece next. Now, some fun tours to do here would be the Corfu Old Town exploration, with you know, walking around the winding, narrow streets and having a guide talking you through all the little points of interest there. Lots more to do there as well. Mykonos is up next, and utterly charming Mykonos. It will captivate you, no doubt. A half-day Delos tour from Mykonos is fun, because you can go over to this island and learn about the folklore and the mythology behind it, which I think would be great. We're back into Piraeus, the port for Athens, and this is the start of your second cruise. Maybe you're just going to, take your time exploring the surrounding area of the port, which has a lot to offer in its own right of Piraeus. Next up, we are into Santorini in Greece. Now, Fira to Oia is a lovely walk you can do. Fira is the old town where we land on the ship, or near where the tender is. Walking into Oia, which is a famous little village, is a charming experience. You can also hire a 4x4 to do that. Rhodes is next, which has an incredible amount of ancient history, medieval and Roman, to explore, including the famous Acropolis of Lindos, one of the world's ancient treasures. Or you might want to take a wine tour. The Greek wines are lovely. Bodrum, Turkey's next up for you. And whilst you're here, you can maybe head out to the beach and just relax, or go to the lively Bodrum Bazaar. I tell you what, the Turkish have got some of the best markets in the world.
Oh,
you're going to be spoilt.
Yeah.
Next, we have an overnight in Mykonos. Now, this is wonderful because almost one trip in Mykonos is not enough. This is the party island, and they know Virgin's coming, and they know a lot of people that cruise Virgin love to enjoy the nightlife. So you can expect lots of bars with live music and world-class DJs playing after hours in Mykonos. Then we are back into Piraeus, the port for Athens, where you'll disembark, and we will fly you back to Australia with lots of tales to tell and lots of photos to show the Rellos back home, no doubt.
And lots of experience of Mykonos as well. They quite often do an overnight stay somewhere special on the Virgin Voyages itinerary as well, and it's great that it's Mykonos. So you go first for the day in the first cruise, and then you go back for 2 days in the second cruise, which is absolutely brilliant. The huge variety of fun, relaxation, those elevated experiences on board Scarlet Lady. So this is for next May, and your package includes your flights to and from Athens. There's a 3-night hotel stay with breakfast included there, and then you've got 2 weeks of back-to-back cruising around the Greek Isles, Croatia, Montenegro, and many dreamy days to enjoy, calling into Santorini and Rhodes and Corfu, and 3 days in total in Mykonos, all with that Virgin lavish package of inclusions on board as well. Let's check out our price tag, because it is very, very good when you consider that your cruise is kind of like an inclusive cruise. If you think about it, so much extra is built in. So every one of the restaurants that you go to, all of the dining is taken care of in your cruise fare, sorted, soft drinks covered, done. Full Wi-Fi when you're on board, not paying for it. Amazing entertainment and activities, and they are not just theatre shows, but you saw it, deck parties there, themed events. You are going to love it, and spontaneous things that just pop up here, there and everywhere, all served up in that very, very different Virgin style, which is just so full of character, and it's just different. I mean, that's what Virgin set out to do when they set up a cruise line. They set out to be different, and boy, it's a good time of different as well. It's wonderful. So many people loving it and enjoying it. Here's everything that's included, you lucky people. An amazing trip. A really amazing trip, something that you should very much try. If you want to know more about the ships and what's on board, have a bit of a deeper dive to the kind of things that happen, plenty more information on our website at cruiseaway.com.au. It is amazing, and so many people have come back. Cruisers of all ages have come back. And they've said, you know what, that's brilliant, that's refreshing, because it's not a huge number of people on board either. It's just the right balance. The service on board is brilliant. I'm sure you know that the Virgin ethos is all about letting people be people, letting them be them, letting the party kind of organically grow. So they have some really wonderful things that will happen just out of the blue while you are on board. You'll be meeting new people, and you know what? The atmosphere is almost pre-made for you. You don't have to create it, it's there already.
And it's also organic, the way these kind of pop-up events happen. It doesn't feel contrived.
Brilliant.
It's very Virgin, and it's that unique, like you said, the uniquely Virgin feel and that uniquely Virgin stamp.
Yeah.
And I love it. I've always loved the brand. But
it's like the locomotion, you'll want to join in.
Absolutely. We have got another fantastic one one for you on Virgin Voyages, where you will be enchanted by the mix of passengers, the destinations, and the personality as well of the ship in general. Just like this 18-night late deal for September over to Europe, with a very large upgrade coming away. If you book today, your 18-night trip flies you first over to Barcelona in Spain for a 2-night stay in this stunning city. You're there in September too, so just moving into autumn in Europe, but still lovely weather in Barcelona, no doubt. It tends to boast a lot of sunshine, like 350 days or something a year.
Joyous.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got some of the most iconic architecture on earth, made famous by Antonio Gaudi, such as the Sagrada Familia, the Parque Güell, the Trio of Discord. It's just, I mean, you will be fascinated by this city. Great food, great culture. Then we're back on board Scarlet Lady, and we're going to be on board for 12 nights, which is a brilliant amount of time to cruise as we're cruising through Barcelona, Cannes, Rome and Tuscany. And of course, so much already included in your cruise fare, not to worry about. If you're wanting to do your spin classes every morning, your Pilates and yoga, guess what? It's included. All of your favorite food, including things like gunbei, Korean barbecue. The first, as far as I'm concerned, the first one I know of at sea. And Korean barbecue's all the rage now.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, a lot of the ships these days have the teppanyaki restaurant, and it's similar to that in a way, but different cuisine, of course. So same kind of like social cooking, all round the same kind of, you know, it's in the middle of the table, and then you choose the combinations that you want, and then you cook together. It's wonderful. It's just something different, and that's what cruising is great at doing, showing you things that are slightly different. You know, slightly different dining concepts, slightly different entertainment options as well. Because remember, this is a 24-hour holiday. It's not just a holiday that sort of finishes at 10 o'clock at night and then everyone goes to bed and then it starts again, you know, the following day. And it's so much more than a hotel could ever be, because look at what it provides you. All these amazing pools, all these amazing shows, all these amazing different options. And again, remember, pre-made atmosphere, it's there already for you.
Yeah, and it's also that the glamour that you get on Virgin. You know, you've got things like gin and tonic for cold pressed juices, freshly made shakes and cocktails, for, you know, focusing on wellness in a broader sense. The Grounds Club, which is barista-led coffee shop with direct trade brews.
Oh yes, so they've just enhanced that as well. So Grounds Club now, coffee shop by day, cocktail bar by night.
There we go. Espresso martinis, here I come.
That's my kind of coffee shop.
Oh yes, me too. So think your classy Bondi style establishments and Gold Coast, you know, like those really lovely places that you visited back home, and you have them on the ship. This Virgin is a whole different vibe when it comes to cruising. Fresh, invigorating, exciting, vibrant, edgy, but in all the right ways.
Yeah.
And you have the Scarlet Night on Virgin, not the White Hot Night. You have the Scarlet Night, so you've got to get dressed to the nines in your red sequins, ladies. Make sure you pack those with you.
Just take your leotard.
Take your leotard. I'll be right there with my leg warmers on, don't you worry. Dancing to some, Pointer Sisters for sure. Right, we are off around Europe. Ibiza awaits us first. We've got an overnight on board. Now, Ibiza is known for being the party island, of course, but, you know, whether you're going to a nightclub or not, which of course is not for everybody, there's some really enchanting things to do after hours. Just strolling the old town is a really nice experience, and just drinking in that Spanish vibe. So you will love it. Next up, it's Palma de Mallorca, another enchanting island off the coast of Spain. And I love Palma for its relaxed vibe. The other side of the island, where Puerto Soyeres has lovely beaches and orange groves, and it's definitely worth a visit. Then it's the Côte d'Azur, the south of France. Cannes, famous for the film festival, of course, but on the doorstep you have got Saint-Tropez, you've got Monaco, Monte Carlo. You've got to go and see the yachts, by the way. It's a must. Next up, Ajaccio in Corsica. Now, you might want to go to the Bonaparte Napoleon, which is actually Mason Bonaparte, where you can learn about Napoleon's history, because he was born on this island, in fact, and a stroll perhaps down to the old town for a spot of shopping. Cagliari's next in Sardinia, beautiful island at the bottom of Italy, this one, or off the coast of Italy, excuse me, and it has some of the best beaches in the Mediterranean. I mean, and the ocean is perfectly crystalline. Livorno is next on the list, and it really will be a case of choosing where to go here, because you have got Florence, Pisa and Cinque Terre all within arm's reach. Now, I'd recommend a tour taking you to Florence and Pisa in a day, so you get to see them both. Then it's Naples, and talking about seeing the most of this area. Do a best of tour that will take you to Pompeii, Herculaneum and Vesuvius. And it's a lot in a day, but it means you get to tick them all off the list for sure, and they are all worth seeing. Then we're cruising into the port for Rome, Civitavecchia. You're going to disembark and we will take you to Rome for a 2-night hotel stay, which is wonderful. You get to enjoy the eternal city before you leave. It will eternally be on your mind, that's for sure, because Rome is utterly enchanting. And aside from all the ancient archaeology that you will get to see, such as the Colosseum, it's actually just a wonderful city to be in, to walk the streets of, to enjoy the food, to people watch. It is utterly magical.
Stunning.
After you've visited Rome, and no doubt have many stories for many years to come, we're going to fly you back to Oz.
And of course, we can always make those stays bigger if you wanted to. But as this is, it's a huge opportunity for September with so much included. It's so good. It really is. You've got the flights, you've got the 2-night hotel stays in both Barcelona and Rome, and the 12-night inclusive cruise with Virgin Voyages in Europe. Now, the price I'm about to give you is a bit of an apology, actually. An apology with a bonus, because I'm going to give you a sea view, ocean view price because the insides are gone. But for that price, we're going to upgrade you to a sea terrace balcony for free. You are very welcome. It's our apologies for the insides being out. But look at that price, because actually being out is an amazing place to be when you're on a Virgin Voyage. So you can be on your sea terrace balcony, swinging away in the hammock, getting the best views of everything. Now, this offer is limited, so take advantage today by talking to our team toll free to book this right now. It's 1300 411 954. Remember, this is an ocean view price, but we will upgrade you for free to the balcony, and here's everything that's included. Talking of which, included while you're on board, all of the dining options, including the brand new Chinese restaurant, which is brilliant, the Lucky Lotus. You lucky people, you get to enjoy that included, and all of the other options as well. Your service charges are in there, soft drinks, Wi-Fi, group fitness, included entertainment and activities, and so much more as part of your 12-night cruise. There is just so much to this package, but the main highlight here is that you're paying an ocean view price, but you're not enjoying an ocean view. We're upgrading you for free to the sea terrace balcony with the table and chairs and the swinging hammock there as well. And honestly, you will love it. You're not cruising with, 7,000 or 8,000 people here either. Less than 3,000 passengers on this ship, all going to have the most amazing time. We've got so much wrapped up in that price tag for you. Of course, you've got flights included. You've got the 2-night stay in Barcelona before you cruise and the 2-night hotel stay in Rome after you cruise. If you want to extend those nights, make it 3 or 4 nights in each, again, talk to the team and we'll cost that up for you, not a problem. 1300 411 954 is that number. Well, that was 3 Virgin Voyages. There are many more than 3, aren't there? Because there are 4 ships out there right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And these are groundbreaking cruises. It's a lot of firsts at sea with Virgin. And I tell you what, it's a show that I feel like we could do over and over again, because it's just so exciting to talk about this brand.
Yeah.
It really is.
They are superb.
Once you experience the Virgin way, you'll understand it. And I think you need to get out there and start exploring. And it's so easy to book your cruise by putting down a minimal deposit today and then having till your due date to pay it off. I mean, it couldn't be easier.
I know, it's superb. We've also got Travel Pay later as well, where you can break down the cost of your holiday into 6 or 12 equal payments. So again, talk to the team about that. 1300 411 954. And we are right here on your TV screens every day on this channel. So come back and see us soon as we cruise away again.
Bye for now.